Then he's out of here. Him and his queer dog.
There's nothing queer about old Shuttleworth.
Ginger beer, queer.
Yeah, goddamn kid's queer, so.
She's living in Puerto Rico and now she's queer for Uncle Sam.
Oh, we weren't queer for one another or anything like that.
They think it's rather queer for a responsible husband and father to go on.
A fairy. A poof.
I give my queer neighbor a lift to Baltimore.
You'd better keep your eye on him. I think he's a queer one.
You're a queer bloody...
Queers dress up like their mother, that they're afraid to fight.
That's right, sir.
Then he's out of here. Him and his queer dog.
Wait a minute, damn. Barbara didn't...
Female, I said. Oh, female, of course, he says. There's nothing queer about old Shuttleworth. Ah, Sarah. Where's...
Ginger beer, queer.
On aboard.
What the fuck out with you? You gotta leave me here! What's the matter? I couldn't give a shit, you fucking queer! Faggot, go stick it!
I can't sue you for slander. The boy fights for the pink team. We all know that. Goddamn kid's queer, so. Did you make him cry?
Yeah, he was ready to.
For shampoo, she's been brainwashed.
Stop it!
She's given to Puerto Rico and now she's queer for Uncle Sam.
Oh, no. That's not true.
Pretty close.
Very close.
Oh, we weren't queer for one another or anything like that, sir. We were just a couple normal crazy Philly kids.
Perhaps you cannot help breaking all that china, but naturally they think it's rather queer for a responsible husband and father to go on day after day, night after night, year in and year.
You're a fine. I'm a queer. A fairy. A poof. But there's one thing you forgot.
Yeah. I'm gonna give my queer neighbor a lift to Baltimore.
Okay.
Hey.
Right. You'd better keep your eye on him. I think he's a queer one. He's not from Scotland for a start.
You could play the same game.
You're a queer bloody team.
You don't believe me, do you?
I'm not
As
sure.
a kid, you're taught that queers are funny, queers are weird, queers dress up like their mother, that they're afraid to fight, that they're a danger to little kids, and that all they want...
Twitching out, nervous, used to walk like a monkey. We always thought he was a queer bait, but in truth, he was just a little guy, kind of confused, and I feel bad about it.
You probably grow up queer, you know that.
Good man. Good dog.
Queer. The scent was so good.
Fox gone to ground? No fox. We've been...
He fits the Calvert connection. He was there. Frank Calvert was killing gay men. This could be some sort of queer revenge.
He fits the Calvert connection. He was the attending pathologist.
Good. He sure is nice, though. He's from St. Louis. People who are queer get along better in a big town. I wish he liked to go with women. I read...
His nurse was also murdered. Jensen was found 2 hours later in some queer club. Voiles called me wildly upset. This is something.
Sucking cocks and balls of Zionist, New York Zionist queers in petticoats. Look at them, you see?
Okay.
Those brain thieves.
He's actually not such a bad guy. He's just a blowhard. He didn't make you move back in with that moron Fox and that queer flesser, did he?
No.
See?
Now you need something from me. What do you want me to support the queers against Prop 6? Is that it?
We prefer the term gay, Dan. Just
Picked out the wallpaper and such. This queer is a bed bug, but I just hate this room.
You see, gentlemen, not only have your own efforts failed, but you've rather queered the pitch for everyone else.
How dare you suggest that?
Work, you simply can't afford to be emotional.
Look at what they do to innocent people, huh? Trying to grab a feel, trying to grab my balls, you queer, you dirty perverts, trying to get your rocks off. Drugs.
Jeez. I knew something queer was scratching me back, sir.
Pardon. There'll be 6 tired, screaming fairy queens and 1 anxious queer.
I just want to check for that label that says Made in the USA, all right?
Oh, no, don't. You queer our luck. This here is the golden goose.
That's a queer 180. Too many questions to suit me. And that patch over his eye.
What are you doing?
I'm just...
Don't you put those queer eyes on me.
I forgot the sticker. What took you so long?
Well, if she's such a great horsewoman, why was she thrown? Ah, that's it. It was a queer sort of accident. She crashed into the right wing of a jump.
Fuckskins only. His brain isn't very sharp and his likings are queer, but that is what he wants.
Hey, you fucking deaf? You're a queer looking rooster, aren't you? What are you, fucking one of them greenies? Hey, come on, fuck off, I'll cut you a prick.
I'm an orphan. My brother's queer. The city of Chicago got the clap from my sister. Mom drinks, dad coughs blood. I have ringworm, immersion, foot the...
They got some fancy bikes out there. That's some Yankee queers. Check the flag on that bike.
Queer bird. Even for an American. He's been in isolation too long, poor chap.
You're a pretty angry young fella. Can't fight worth a damn, though.
Hey, screw off, queer. Don't think I haven't seen you watching me in that bar for a week.
Pull queers, take by force. That's all they want or understand. But if I were you, I'd grow eyes in the back of my head.
You must know him. Fat man owns the cottage.
Ah, I say the fat man. London type, queer sort. Think his name's French or something.
Louis, he called you queer. Said at Casitas you took it up the ass.
I don't know.
And I've been thinking,
Dangerous.
it's a bit queer that your mum sent you here to get on the straight and narrow when this is obviously the worst possible place in the world.
Crank?
Islamic Jihad are known for their sense of humor, and Hamas is raising so much money here. Why queer their deal?
Good point.
Anyway, isn't green the color of Islam?
Constituents never determined.
I always figured him for a queer.
Why would you say that, Paul?
Oh, all the zortsy-fartsy stuff.
Business but ours.
You know I ain't queer.
Me neither.
Now, I hear you're a queer.
What?
Yeah, I hear you're a little queer.
No, you must have been mixed up with someone else.
No.
You! You! The one that you love! You
Go back to your fucking queer husband and your fucking life. I'm his dad. Where are you?
Get that just by touching someone, or queers get it. Fucking faggots.
That's it. Exactly why it's a mistake.
Say, what are you trying to say? Trying to say I'm queer? Is that it? Little Marianne? Little Marjorie Jane? On that street? Huh?
Connor's gone. Could be lost. The city's so big, Martin. So queer.
Don't fret, Griffin. You only want what's right for all.
He's a queer. Hey, son! Son! He wants you!
You know, I'd be jealous about you staying at Allie's place, except I always thought he was kind of a closet queer.
So how's your father's son?
Private. Sir, Texas, sir! Holy dog shit. Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of...
Well, are you queer? Why don't you have a girlfriend?
I don't know. I don't.
I mean, now lie on top of him. Just, yeah, like that.
In the ass.
Lay down, fucking. Hey, you, lay down, lay down. Now move your hips. Yeah, just like. Yeah. Pieces for queers. And now you're gonna die. But Jackal Diamond isn't dead at all. He was just a bit injured.
You really think the CIA has unleashed germ warfare to kill off all the queers that Jerry Falwell doesn't want?
Mickey, try to hold on.
To what?
Oh, yeah, listen, have you looked at them? Have you looked at those militants? It's enough to turn you queer.
Get this straight, you corno fucker. You tell your queer-ass nigger bosses up north they ain't never gonna find them civil rightsers down here. So you might as well pack up your bags and head your ass on back up north.
Queer thing, ain't it? What I mean is, what do you suppose makes a man's stomach carry on like this?
Try.
Now perhaps you'll tell me why you had that queer pick me up.
By all means, I told him to.
Goodbye. I've always had a queer opinion of you, Mr. Byrne. I still think you're a little peculiar.
Fuck you! Fucking queers. Fireman getting pussy for the first time in the history of fucking
money-grubbing bastard. Thought he had that deal sewed up. He said you queered his pitch.
Well, he should have been quicker off the mark.